You probably already know that bats are the only mammals that can fly. But have you ever wondered why? After all, mammals are warm-blooded, which makes us kind of like birds. And birds can fly, so why can't other mammals fly too? Well, it turns out that flying mammals might have once been a lot more common than they are today. And the reason there aren't any more flying squirrels or flying dogs or, flying humans is actually kind of sad. Hi, and welcome to Life Noggin. First off, let's talk about how bats are able to fly. Their wings are basically just big, thin membranes of skin stretched between their elongated finger bones and their bodies. Kind of like a hang glider, except their wings are way more flexible because they don't have feathers. This flexibility gives bats a ton of control over how they fly. They can maneuver through trees with ease and even fly upside down, but this flexibility comes at a cost. You see, feathers help birds keep their wings stiff enough to support their weight and also help direct airflow over their wings while they reflying. So birds can soar for hours without needing to flap their wings. But because bat wings are so flexible, bats have to constantly flap their wings to stay airborne, which requires a lot of energy. That means that, unlike birds, bats can't just fly around all day long. They need to take breaks to conserve their energy. And that's actually one of the reasons that most mammals never evolved to be able to fly. Being able to fly takes a lot of energy, especially if you're a mammal. See, mammals have higher metabolisms than other animals, which means that they need a lot of calories to meet their energy needs. Now, obviously, bats have managed to become the world's only flying mammals. But there are very few species of bats that can actually sustain themselves on a diet of just insects, which are high in protein and fat, the kinds of things that most bats eat. Most bats actually prefer nectar and fruit, which don't have as much nutritional value. To get enough calories from these foods, bats have to eat huge amounts of them, up to 2,000 calories worth per night. And because there aren't many plants that produce edible nectar or fruit at the same time, bats have to travel huge distances each night to find food. Basically, being a bat is a full-time job. And that's why most mammals never became bats. It's just not worth the energy required to evolve the ability to fly, especially when there's no real benefit to doing so. But wait, there's more. It turns out that flying isn't the only reason that bats are the only flying mammals. You see, mammals have a special way of giving birth. Most mammals give birth to live babies. And they do this because eggs are fragile. And if you're a terrestrial animal, like most mammals, you definitely want to protect your eggs from predators. But if you're a flying mammal, you have a bit of a problem. Bat wings are so big that they can't fit inside a female bat's body. So the only way for a baby bat to get out is for the mother to give birth outside of her body, which leaves the baby defenseless and exposed. Now, some flying animals, like birds and insects, lay eggs. But they do so in nests or under leaves or in some other protected location. But because bats spend most of their time flying around, they don't really have the opportunity to lay their eggs in a safe place. So being a flying mammal means that you can't really be very safe from predators. And that's probably why mammals that could fly went extinct long before bat-like mammals showed up. Basically, being a flying mammal is a bit of a lose-lose situation. You either have to expend tons of energy to get around, or you have to worry about your eggs getting eaten as soon as they reborn. So next time you hear a bat squeaking around, just remember that it may be the only animal that can fly, but it's only flying because every other option has already gone extinct. Unless you're a flying squirrel, then you're probably just gliding. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon to make sure you never miss an upload. As always, this has been Life Noggin. Don't forget to keep on thinking.